Okay, we're going to try that again and make sure that everything that I need is where it is supposed to be. Okay. All right, take two. Sorry, I tried streaming a little bit and it, for whatever reason, stopped on its own. But I'm pretty sure I fixed everything. Hey. Hi, Martha. Can you just real quick tell me, can you see me? Can you hear the background music? Because I've got the headphones plugged in. I'm trying to make sure that I've got it set up correctly. Oh boy. What is the issue here? Can you see me yet, Martha? I'm back. Okay. That's weird. Because I see nothing. Hi, Viva. I see nothing. The YouTube... the YouTube panel, it says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering, and I see just a static image. Nothing's moving. Is that what you see? It's fine? Wow, okay. Okay. I mean, if it's working, it's working. So, yay. I wish I could see the video stream as it goes. I use that to I see that to I use that to tell what you can see. Okay, so just to pick up where we left off, we are playing the part of a psychologist talking to the patients of the murdered Dr. Dekker. By the way, can you hear everything okay? The audio? You should be able to hear background music. If not, I'm going to disconnect my headphones and just let it play through my speakers, and then my microphone will pick that up. That's how I've been doing it, because I've been having audio issues, and it's always a pain. And yes, I am on a delay. Yes, you can hear the sound. You hear me, but can you hear the background music? Can you hear... no music? Alright. I'm going to disconnect my headphones. I thought that I had solved this issue. Apparently I haven't. So, do-do-do-do. I'm just going to let it play through my speakers and turn those up. Just a second. There we go. So now you should be able to hear. Just a second. Let me turn my speakers up a bit more. Okay, so you should be able to hear background music now. Just a second. Sorry, my monitor suddenly decided to screw up. I have two monitors. No, I want to get out of this. Damn it. Okay. All right, so you should be able to hear game audio now. All right, so I'm not going to bother with more recap. Let's just go ahead and jump in. This is Nathan. Okay. All right, so screen is locked. Oh, jeez. Guys, I don't know. If it's like this, then I don't know if I can do this. Let me try. I'm going to alter some stuff in my OBS settings. I use a program called OBS that should work. It seems to work for everybody else. Okay, bitrate is fine. See, I have a faster CPU, so that should work fine. Okay. Let's see if this works. It's working now? Cool. Alright, so I'm just going to keep going. Like I said, I can't see a live feed of my own stream, so I have no idea what it looks like. Please let me know if it drops out, if it comes back, if the sound cuts out, anything. Alright, so this is Nathan. Nathan believes that he is reliving days over and over again until something happens that kicks him out of that loop to move on to the next day. He has been experiencing this ever since he had a car accident with his girlfriend Hannah, who tragically died. Let's see how we progress. So I'm going to replay this one here and see what he says and see where it goes from there.
I didn't see the driver. It was my fault. I pulled out and the lorry just rammed me. Well, Hannah. She was sat next to me. I was in shock, obviously. When I came to, she was so close to me. It's like she was trying to hug me. But it wasn't right. Not natural. It's a metal pushing through.
Oof.
That was 5 years ago.
That's rough. That is rough. So I picked out a couple of keywords there. Lorry?
I've been strung for that already. If I had that day again, I wouldn't make the same mistake. Hannah would still be alive. We'd probably have a family by now. I haven't had any relationships since then.
Woof. Oh, hey. I've got video now. Good. I can see what my stream looks like. Alright. So... yeah, that's rough. let's ask him. So, he thinks he's living the same day over and over again. We already asked him about the movie Groundhog Day. He says that tragic events, you can see here, tragic events, what trigger him moving out of the loop. I don't know, what question can we ask him? I apparently asked him something about a murder, so let me just click on that. And we have to remember to ask him about Dekker's murder. Oh, well then there you go.
It's terrible. The doctor. 2 weeks.
Oh, right, yeah.
2 weeks I had of rolling days. No do-overs. No Monday. I wouldn't kill anyone, no. I'd have to keep doing it, wouldn't I? A few things seem to move me forward.
Okay. So we already asked him about Dekker's murder. Did you know Dekker well?
Dr. Dekker was a complex man. Ooh. I spent a lot of time with him, but he won't remember it that way.
He won't remember it that way. I like that. That's because he can't remember the days that he lived over and over again and got to know him better. That's good. Oh, that has a double asterisk on it, so there's something we can probe about that. Let's see. He said, what did he say? He said that Dekker was a complex man. He said that he wouldn't remember it. Let's, why, well, I mean, we know why he wouldn't, but I'm going to ask anyway. Why wouldn't Dekker remember?
As far as Dr. Dekker was concerned, we had Monday, and moved on to Tuesday.
I was right.
With me, I had Monday 5, 10, 50 times before I got to Tuesday.
That makes sense, yep. And it kicked us out. That means that we've asked everything relevant, but I want to keep going, obviously, because I want these dots to turn green. Wait, what? No? Oh, it's letting us know that we can continue to the next day. Okay, let's go back and continue asking questions. I wonder. Were you seeing Dekker because... Sorry, I was just checking to make sure things were still correct on my other screen here. Were you seeing Dr. Dekker because of depression? Okay. Were you... No, wait. A slight sound delay and it resembles an echo. You know what? I think I know why. Let me go back into OBS. I'm sorry I keep fiddling with stuff, guys. I am so sorry. Under audio... Advanced properties, and I'm going to do... Oh boy, what a pain, what a pain, what a pain. Okay, back to it. Sorry, this is... I will someday get this figured out. I will. What was I saying? I forget. Doesn't matter. Anyway, moving on. I'm gonna go back into this one.
Dr. Dekker was a complex man.
Complex, right?
I spent a lot of time with him.
Why was he complex?
You won't remember it that way.
What made Dekker complex?
I saw the conflict that Dr. Dekker was going through. Let's just say you might look back on your life and think there's nothing you would have done differently. No 2 days were alike for him in the end. Like he couldn't decide what to do with himself.
So it makes it sound like he was pretty confident, a pretty confident man. I don't know. What do you think, guys? What question should I ask? Dekker sounds confident. Nope. Okay. Fly in the room. Boy. I'm gonna watch it again. I'm sorry.
So the conflict that Dr. Dekker
Conflict.
was going through. Let's just say you might look back on your life and think there's nothing you would have done differently.
No, he definitely was murdered.
In the end. Like he couldn't decide what to do with himself.
Conflict. Conflict? Question mark?
He was like a kid in a sweet shop. He had so many options. He didn't know what to do. I suppose if you take too long picking, all your options run away.
Oh. The asterisks went away. That means that we have followed that line of questioning to the end. So I'm going to go back to this one when I asked about the lorry. For those of you who don't know, I'm sure you all know this, but for those of you who don't, a lorry in England is a truck.
I've been shrunk for that already. If I had that day again, I wouldn't make the same mistake. Hannah would still be alive. We'd probably have a family by now. I haven't had any relationships since then.
Can't... Can he fix that issue? Can you go back and save Hannah?
No. I can't move backwards any more than a day. I don't really seem to control it. It's generally always on. I have to try and change something to move forward.
I'm honestly surprised that got a response. He said he would never kill anyone. You would never kill anyone?
I don't know. Sorry.
Okay. Nope, I didn't get a response. Okay, I'm gonna go back to supermarket worker when I asked him about that.
I'm not really fit for work anymore. I work in produce at the local supermarket. That mainly involves lifting heavy crates of fruit and veg into place for people to buy, and doing that over and over again. My muscles don't seem to have grown much. I think that maybe I'm not aging. When the day resets, I just reset with it. I used to be a builder.
You're not aging? Wait, did we already talk about that? Oh, okay. You used to be a builder?
I used to be a builder. Contractor. I had to quit. It's hard watching a house get built only to start all over again the next day. I needed something less obvious.
That makes sense. Okay. Let's go back to what is your problem.
It's like those montages you get in movies. Time passes, you wake up, shave, If you feel like it, shower, get dressed. What's the point? You get this day over and over. Nothing changes.
Yeah.
Am I in purgatory, Doctor?
Purgatory. Did we ask him about purgatory? No. Oh, no, sorry. I said, no, you're not in purgatory. Okay. Nothing changes. Oh, no, I already asked him about that, too. Is there anything else we can pick out from this? Again, please, feel free to type in any suggestions. I'm going to go ahead and use a hint. I'm going to get so lazy. This hint system is going to make me so lazy. Does he feel like his life is a movie? That's actually a really good question, because he talked about it being like a montage in a movie. Do you feel like your life is a movie?
Most of my days are a blur. I'm not sure if it's the sleeping tablets I'm on or just how I've learned to switch off.
Okay. Yep, that got rid of that. We've only got one green asterisk left, and it's this one, where he says he's not gonna kill anyone. Sudden, brutal, terrible. How was he murdered? Did we know that?
Doctor. 2 weeks.
Hold on a second. Do you know how Dekker was murdered? No, I guess we already talked about that. What did we... Oh, did you know Dekker well? Okay. We've got a green asterisk here, so I'm going to...
Most of my days are
blur, right, yeah.
I'm not sure if it's the sleeping tablets I'm on.
Sleeping tablets.
I've learned to switch off.
Let's ask about that. Sleeping tablets?
I'm on temazepam. Dr. Dekker prescribed them for me.
Huh.
He thought I would sleep through to a whole new day. I didn't.
That's interesting. That is interesting. Alright, so yeah, we've only got the one murder. 2 weeks. Rolling days, he says. 2 weeks?
I don't have anything to say.
Okay. Just because it is a question, I'm going to throw it out there. Did Dekker commit suicide? I'm pretty sure we already know that he didn't. He was definitely murdered. Nope, we already talked about that. When? Oh, okay. All right.
Dr. Dekker's murder was done.
We are going to be repeating a lot of these over and over. I'm sorry.
The doctor. 2 weeks. 2 weeks I had of rolling days. No do-overs. No Monday. I wouldn't kill anyone, though. I'd have to keep doing it, wouldn't I?
Yeah, he would.
Few things seem to move me forward.
Few things seem to move him forward. Few things move you forward?
To move forward, I really have to see something. Feels like it can't be rewound. Like a death or some other tragedy. It's not enough to hear it or read it. I've got to see it. I suppose from that point of view, it looks like I'm in control of things.
That's interesting. In control of things. In control of things?
I'm not in control. Doctor, look at me. I'm broken. You need to help me.
Oh, did it quit, Martha? Did the stream quit? I'm getting a continuous feed that while kind of pixely. Oh, we're done. Oh, hey, we're done with Dekker. Yay! Or not Dekker. We're done with Nathan for the day. Okay, so this means we can continue to the next day. We are completely done with the first day's sessions. Finally, 3 sessions, or 3 live streams, and we finally get to it. Oh, I'm sorry, Martha, that you had to click out and come back in. I don't know, YouTube's a pain. There is a streaming service called Twitch. I don't know if any of you know about it. A lot of people use it exclusively for streaming video games. I might start using that instead of YouTube. It might be better. But okay, here we go.
Doctor, glad I caught you.
Hi.
I thought you might want to hear what Ben had to say.
Ben.
Quick catch up?
Right, Ben. The, oh, that's interesting. We're going to be asking her questions. Ben is the custodian who found Dekker's body. What should we ask? How about, how is Ben?
I'm not sure Ben will be coming in for a while. He's still pretty shook up about finding the body. I'm surprised it doesn't happen more often in the line of work he's in. Anyway, he said he found the body at exactly 20 minutes past 10.
Interesting.
For some reason, the first thing he did was look at his watch. That's all he'd say before he shut down. Police weren't very talkative either.
That's interesting. The police?
The police wanted to know what I was doing Valentine's night, you know, when the body was found.
Oh,
I
interesting.
was at home, all on my lonesome. So I guess that makes me a suspect.
Dun dun dun. She is a suspect, that's interesting. If you don't recognize her, this is Dekker's personal assistant, or receptionist, whatever. But I guess she's now my receptionist. Jaya, I think her name is Jaya. What else can we talk to her about? How was Dekker murdered?
I'm not sure what you're getting at.
So he was here at the office Valentine's night. Did he have did he have a session? Was Dekker working the night he was murdered?
I wouldn't say we were best friends.
What?
We did spend a lot of time together.
That is not what I asked.
The two of us that work here. I'm sure we'll become friends too, Doctor. Just try not to get murdered.
I'll try. Also, that's not at all. That is not at all what I asked. So that's a weird response game. Was she there? Oh, the last day, was she there? No, she already said that she was at home. She was at home on Valentine's night when he was murdered. Why would anyone kill Dekker?
He was stabbed, so that's quite a personal thing to do.
It is.
Now, I wouldn't be surprised if it was one of the patients who had a problem with the treatment they were getting.
Possibly. But of course, that's exactly what the murderer would say. The echo is worse and only affecting the person we are asking questions from. Sorry, Daniel, but it's hard for me to hear. Really? I thought I fixed that. Hold on just a second. Okay. That should help. I really hope that helps. Okay. Was she working during the day? Let's ask. Were you working Valentine's Day?
Yes, you know, the 14th of February.
Yes.
The day of love.
Yes, we know what it is.
Remembering a massacre.
Yeah, that's...
Whichever's more you.
That's true. Okay, so was that a yes in reference to that she was working, or was that a yes into, yes, it was Valentine's Day on which he was murdered? I don't know. Blame it on the blood moon yesterday. Yeah, let's blame everything on that. Stupid blood moon. Let's go with... how well did you know Dekker? No. Okay. Were you friends with Dekker?
I wasn't really in his social circle, so I don't know if he had any friends. In terms of enemies, I heard things get heated in his office sometimes, but I won't name any names.
Okay. Okay. I am a therapist, so how are you feeling? Damn. Wait a minute, why did that flash? How is Ben? Let's rewatch that.
I'm not sure Ben will be coming in for a while. He's still pretty shook up about finding the body.
Right?
I'm surprised it doesn't happen more often in the line of work
he's in. That's weird.
Anyway, he said he found the body at exactly 20 minutes past 10.
20 minutes past 10.
For some reason, the first thing he did was look at his watch. That's all he'd say before he'd shut down. The police weren't very talkative either.
Okay, so his line of work?
Sorry, didn't you know? Ben's one of the night shift cleaners. I'm sure.
Yeah, I remember that.
Tales he could tell.
She said that at the beginning. Finding the body?
Yes. Ben found Dr. Dekker's body on Valentine's night in his office. In your office.
She's creepy. But then everybody in this game is creepy. I think they're supposed to be. You're right, Viva, she is very negative. You seem... What's a good word for it? Very negative.
Sorry, no. I don't have a clue.
Okay, no, that does not. Oh, I have a note. Dr. Dekker was killed on Valentine's Day. I should ask the patients where they were that day. Yes, well, duh, of course I'm going to do that. What did she say about the police?
The police wanted to know what I was doing Valentine's night.
Right.
You know, when the body was found.
Right.
I was at home, all on my lonesome.
Right. She's a suspect.
So I guess that makes me a suspect.
Let's ask about that. Suspect?
I think the police want you to make a short list of suspects.
Okay.
Or maybe even find the killer.
Why?
You're seeing all the patients that were on the books when he was killed.
That's not my job.
There was no forced entry, so they think it might be someone he knew. Or someone who had access to the office. Yeah, like little old me.
Oh man, I'm really starting to think that she killed him.
Do you think I'm a suspect, Doctor?
Oh yeah. Uh-huh. But should I tell her that? Should I tell her I think she's a suspect? Should I tell her that I think she's a suspect? Because I feel like that would be really dangerous if she did kill him, to just out and out say it. Maybe I should say, no, I don't think you're a suspect, even though I totally do. What do you guys think? Should I? Should I? No? Don't? It's one vote for no. I'm leaning towards no. I'm leaning towards I should say no, you're not a suspect, even though she's totally a suspect. Like, I am really... It's like her and Claire are the biggest suspects right now. But then again, they could be total red herrings. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. No, you're not a suspect.
And you barely know me. I'm flattered. They did mention I needed grief counselling, though, and I said you'd sort me out. I know you haven't agreed, but just so you know, it's very kind of you. I'll see you tomorrow.
She's creepy, but she's funny. I gotta say. Creepy, but funny. Well, I mean, technically speaking, everybody's a suspect, right? Everyone is a suspect. So saying, no, you're not a suspect is kind of dumb. But I don't want to tip my hand, you know, especially to a murderer. You know, if she did it, then me saying that I think she did it is just really dangerous. So she said that Dekker didn't have any friends. Oh, we know that he was seeing Mariana. Did you know Dekker was dating Mariana? Damn. Yeah, okay. You think she's jealous of what? Of him and Mariana? That would be interesting. Maybe a crime of passion. Although I suspect it's going to be more complicated than that. I suspect. Why would anyone want to kill Dekker? I want to see this. This is the one that got a response that had nothing to do with my question, but let's see what...
He was stabbed, so that's quite a personal thing to do.
Right.
Now, I wouldn't be surprised if it was one of the patients who had a problem with the treatment they were getting.
That relates. Problem with treatment?
I'm just surmising. If you're unhappy enough to kill your therapist, they're probably not doing a very good job.
Or the patient is crazy. Doesn't necessarily have to have a logical reason behind it, know what I'm saying? Oh, heated conversations, yeah. You heard heated conversations?
I can't answer
Damn.
that.
Heated conversations?
That's a good question.
Okay. Grief counseling, yeah. How well did she know Dekker? I think I already asked her about that, but how well did you know Dekker? Yeah, see, the whole thing about, like, oh, he doesn't have any friends. Finding the body.
Yes. Ben found
Valentine's
Dr. Dekker's
night.
body on Valentine's night.
Okay. Valentine's night. Oh, okay, we already asked about that. My office?
I don't know what Dr. Dekker was doing here, and my services weren't required that evening.
Right.
He'd often stay late though, so it wasn't that unusual.
Okay. We've only got one asterisk left. Yeah, she did, didn't she? She said she wouldn't say who he was talking to, and she got all shifty. That is suspicious. So she definitely knows more than she's telling us, but then I think everyone knows more than they're telling us. I'm gonna look at this one again.
I wasn't really in his social circle, so
Right.
I don't know if he had any friends.
Social
In terms of enemies, I heard things get heated in his office sometimes, but I won't name any names.
Yeah, look at that. She gets really defensive at the end there. That's suspicious. Name names?
Susan, Annabelle.
Oh, wow. No, she's suddenly
Alyssa.
naming names.
There are some names, but they're not names of anyone I know.
Oh. That was a sarcastic answer. How does she know Dekker often stayed late at night? That's a good question. How do you know Dekker worked late? Nope. Okay. That's a good question, though. Sorry, camera's over here. It's a good question. Is there anything else we can ask, really? Yeah, there is something more that we can ask. What did you hear? That's a good question.
I don't know, Doctor.
Okay. Hint. Does she know how Dr. Dekker was killed? I asked that question. I totally asked that question. How was Dekker killed?
I don't know exactly, but a stabbing of some kind.
I totally asked that question.
We'll be getting the autopsy through at some point. I'll let you know when.
We're getting... What is wrong with the London police? They expect me to try to catch the killer and to investigate, to do their job for them, and we're getting the autopsy report. I'm not the police. I'm a psychologist. Or a psychiatrist. Psychiatrist, because I can prescribe meds. So he was stabbed at night on Valentine's in his office. Do we know what the murder weapon was? Damn. Let me just ask, murder weapon? Sometimes if you simplify. Nope, okay. Dr. Dekker in his office with a knife. We're playing Clue. No, wait. Dr. Dekker is the one that was murdered. It would be the person who killed him in his office with a knife. Anyway, got an asterisk from that. Let me see.
I don't know exactly.
Stabbing.
Stabbing of some kind. We'll be getting the autopsy through at some point. I'll let you know when.
Yeah. Autopsy report?
I didn't see it myself, so I don't know. But I heard it was a bit of a mess with all the blood and everything. You know, they have people who clean up after such things, though, so you really can't tell, can you? But don't worry. That's a new chair.
She is darkly funny. I like her. Even though she may have killed someone. They can't carry guns. Yeah, that's true. And they'd be scared as this one shifty-looking bloke. Yes, Claire liked knives. Or rather, she has stabbed someone previously, her husband. And also may have murdered her parents, by the way. That came out during our session. Blood. Blood? No. Stabbed?
It's good that you're asking lots of questions.
Okay, okay. Messy? No. Let's watch this again. Let's watch this again.
I didn't see it myself, so I don't know.
Right, mess.
I heard it was a bit of a mess with all the blood and everything.
Right,
you know, they have people who clean up after such things, though, so you really can't tell, can you?
Right.
But don't worry. That's a new chair.
New chair. Let's see. New chair.
All I know is the police took his chair.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I suppose.
Oh, and we're done with her. Awesome. And she was the only one for this, so I can just hit continue. Badu.
I'm having a loop day.
Oh, really? Hi. Okay. Having a loop day. Loop day?
It's a do-over day?
Yeah, yeah.
You won't remember. What's the name of your assistant again?
Oh, snap. I just saw it too. Jaya.
You didn't know that yesterday.
Huh.
Can you remember where I met Hannah?
Oh, I know this. World of Warcraft.
No, we played that game together, but we didn't meet in it.
Wow, damn. Fuck. Where did we meet? Where did he meet her? Where did we meet her? Crap. I don't know. School?
Well done, Doctor.
Yes!
Yeah, we met at secondary.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if my day loops if you fail to get a question right?
Yeah, that'd be hilarious, I guess. Yeah, that would be funny.
I'm not sure that's the answer I'm looking
Okay. Secondary.
I'm not sure that's the answer.
Okay. No, that's not funny.
I agree.
Oh, okay. Bye. Really? That's it? Okay. Moving on.
I'm having a loop day.
Oh, snap. Did we just get pulled into his loop? I think we got pulled into his loop, guys. What? Yeah, you're having a loop day, I know. I know.
I'm not sure that's the answer.
Loop day. I'm gonna ask the same questions. Yeah.
You won't remember.
Jaya.
I suppose you did remember that yesterday. Can you remember where I met Hannah?
Secondary school.
Yeah, at secondary school. It's been fun, but I've got a pill.
Yeah. That's a big pill. Pill?
Dr. Dekker gave me this pill. He told me if I took it, I'd never have another loop day.
Right.
It's got a small skull and crossbones on it.
That's ominous.
Should I take the tablet, Doctor?
Fuck no! Dude, it's probably poison. No, don't take the pill.
You're cool. I don't think this is getting us anywhere, though. I'll see you tomorrow. Again.
Okay. Dude, how many times are we gonna do this?
I'm having a loop.
Oh my god. I know. No, wait, how about, I'm having a loop day 2.
It's a do-over day.
Oh my god,
you
fuck
won't remember it. What's the name of your assistant again?
Jaya.
Well done. Can you remember where I met Hannah?
Secondary school.
Yeah, great. Is there anything you can say that's going to break this loop for me?
What about the pill?
I never mentioned a pill this time.
Yeah,
or a tablet.
that's right.
What the hell is going on here?
What the hell
Are you
indeed?
reliving my days?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
I'm not sure that's the answer.
Yes, I'm reliving your days. Well, they're my days too, but whatever.
Something somewhere has changed since you arrived. Like some kind of sim theory.
Sim theory?
It's a thing. Some professor believes we could be living inside a computer simulation and someone is controlling us.
So like the Matrix.
And there are millions of these sims. And someone somewhere behind a keyboard is just causing havoc. I'm starting to think you have that keyboard, Doctor. Wait, don't answer that. I don't want to know.
Meta humor. I love it. Oh, it was awesome. That was awesome. This is good. All right, continue. Please, no. Oh, thank God.
On Valentine's night,
Time as you know it freezes.
20 minutes past 10.
Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor.
I was at home,
David is my husband.
all on my lonesome.
Stabbed him with a steak knife.
Nothing changes.
I'm a qualified angel of death when I'm dancing.
You get this day over and over.
Hilda.
I black out.
I don't think she's got long.
And Laurie just...
Naked
Hilda.
on the beach.
Hannah.
Is that it for today?
All right, so a new day of sessions. Let's see what happens. Valentine's Day.
Ooh. Deja vu. Are you sitting in exactly the same place I left you last night? Oh, that's where it all starts, Doctor. Anyway, do you think you can fit me in today?
Where what
Looking
all
at the
starts?
diary, it's just the usual suspects, and you must be getting sick of them already. I've got this for you, too. It's some more footage from Professor Alderby that was hiding away.
Evidence. Okay.
Well, come find me if you need anything.
She is oddly, distantly, kind, thoughtful, just at a distance. Looks like we've got new people here, Lacey and Jasmine. That's interesting. But before we dive into that, we have clues. We have the Alderby footage, whatever that is. I don't know who Professor Alderby is.
Nothing, of course. The faculty thinks I've gone loopy, like some kind of spongy Mobius strip.
What?
That's why I'm here, isn't it, Dr. Dekker? Him, God, the great Olswell. the elder god, Cthulhu, however you address him. Listen to me! You're not listening! It's your only bloody job! Well, let's call him God. He creates this world for his amusement, something he can play with and occasionally alter to suit his mood. God loves chaos, but something goes wrong. Man and woman evolve. What was once chaotic becomes more ordered. Without chaos, he has less power. When there's too much order, he becomes impotent. So he needs to instill chaos again. And do you know how he does this? No. And yes, but you're being too granular. He needs chaos so he can return, and the only thing stopping him is you. Not just you. You and people like you. Psychiatrists, doctors, nurses. Anyone who is caring for people who are losing their sanity. You have no comprehension how important your job is, do you? He doesn't need your version of insanity to spread. He needs chaos. It's not the same. It's just a means to an end. They're not all cultists, unfortunately. Once you see the truth, it's hard not to spread chaos yourself, to cause further insanity and harm your own. I doubt it. But can I make you question your reality? Definitely. But in doing so, I would be promoting more chaos. On the basis the central component of our universe is chaos, science can only document a perception of the chaos at any one given moment in time. As, by definition, chaos is unpredictable from one moment to the next. Which means that at any given moment, we can choose to alter our perception of the world, no matter how much chaos that would cause. In 10 seconds' time, there will be no gravity in this room, and we will float. 3, 2...
That was less than 10 seconds.
1. You think nothing happened. Where's your glass, Doctor?
Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. And now I have nothing but a black screen. Oh, okay, there we go. That is... Wow, okay, so we've got our first mention of Cthulhu, which, if you don't know who that is, H.P. Lovecraft, author from the 20s, created this whole mythos surrounding the idea of, like, elder gods. Anytime you see anything about, like, you know, ancient gods deep beneath the earth or from far out in space with tentacles and whatever, that's Lovecraft. He created that concept, and people took it and ran, and I just knocked over my empty water bottle. You know. Great, Martha. I'm glad that you know. Snow Beaver. Welcome, Snow Beaver. And also, cool. That is where you know Cthulhu from, South Park. Yeah. Lovecraft stuff shows up in a lot of media because it's public domain, so literally anybody can write anything that deals with his stuff. So Hellboy, Army of Darkness, Evil Dead. Oh boy, there's a lot. There's a lot out there. Silent Hill. It all uses the same concepts. But yeah, so that's interesting. I mean, I knew going into this that it had Lovecraftian themes. I didn't know they were going to be so, like, on the nose with it by mentioning Cthulhu. That was interesting footage. That was very interesting. So, I'm going to go through the list as usual. So let's start with Lacey. This is a new patient. Let's see who Lacey is and what's going on with her. Hi, Lacey. Let's just jump right in and say hi.
I'm Lacey Hendricks. So you don't know about me then?
No, I don't know about you.
Where to start? My next door neighbour in Jobson Hill, where I live, she was murdered. 80, and they diversion burgled her.
Diversion burgled?
But she was wise to it and started calling the police. They slit her throat with a bread knife.
Oof. And bread knives are dull.
So I started a neighborhood watch.
So that must have been painful. Diversion burgled?
Keep asking.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Yes, Eldritch Horror. That is a great game. Another great board game to play is Mansions of Madness. Very complex game, but a lot of fun. Arkham Horror is another one. And there's actually a brand new Call of Cthulhu game coming out called Death May Die. Looking forward to that one quite a bit. Okay, so, notes. I should ask Lacey about the neighborhood watch. Yes, I was getting to that. Neighborhood watch? Question mark?
It was me and Agnes. Everyone else thought we were overreacting. If they want their throats cut, that's up to them, living in their bubbles. But Agnes. Poor Agnes.
Yeah, tell me more about Agnes.
She went missing, and still is. And that's what people think. But it's not the truth.
Okay. What is the truth?
It killed them.
Oh,
It looks normal enough. A smartly dressed, door-to-door saleswoman. I know because I heard my other neighbours shout at her. No Jehovah's! They think anyone knocking is a Jehovah. But she said she was selling double glazing.
Double glazing?
I don't know. I didn't answer the door.
Oh.
It's not to nowadays. But I watched her go to Agnes's.
Oh.
Or Agnes. She let her right into her house.
Okay, so why does she think it's the saleswoman is a monster? The saleswoman? No, okay. Monster?
I could only see the silhouette. It turned from a person into a, well, it looked like, I guess you'd call it a Medusa. Snakes for her face.
Weird.
And Agnes just fell to the floor.
Huh.
A few minutes later, the woman left, smiling like the cat that got the cream. That was the end of Agnes.
Wow, okay. End of Agnes. How was she killed?
I saw it with my own eyes. What more proof do I need? You're starting to sound like Dr. Dekker. He didn't believe me either.
Well, I mean, I wasn't going to, but then I started living the same day over and over again. Let's ask her about Dr. Dekker. Dr. Dekker?
I didn't have much luck with him, like I said. He didn't believe me. He thought I was having a hallucination caused by the stress of my neighbour being so brutally murdered. Where is Agnes, though? I haven't found her, have they?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Have they?
I don't know. I don't know if they have found Agnes.
They haven't found her because that thing ate her.
Dun dun dun.
Or made her disappear or something.
Huh.
Her useless husband managed to survive unscathed, though.
Agnes... Wait, her husband. Let's just say her husband. Her husband? I don't want to confuse the game.
Don't know much about him. Other than the fact that he looks at me like I'm 6 foot under every time we meet.
Snowbeaver,
He
yeah.
doesn't seem too bothered she's gone missing either.
So far.
He did at first, when the police were crawling around. But now they've gone, that stopped.
Wait, I'm sorry. I was responding to the question.
Didn't that thing eat her?
Sorry, I'm going to watch that again because I was answering your question without paying much attention.
Don't know much about him. Other than the fact that he looks at me like I'm 6 foot under every time we meet.
Weird.
He doesn't seem too bothered she's gone missing either.
Okay.
He did at first, when the police were crawling around. But now they've gone, that's stopped.
That's interesting.
If I hadn't seen that thing eat her, I'd...
You'd what?
No. He's a Weasley little man.
Wait, what?
He spends far too much time in his garden. He's probably like the National Trust back there. The constant digging and building, pruning and sawing.
Building?
What a thing to say! Why would you say that?
Why would I say what?
I kept watching the front door after that saleswoman had left and nothing.
What?
She didn't leave, and you can't get out the back since the council sold the garage block. Ron's a gardener, not a killer. Unless...
Okay, sorry. Once again, the game has taken my one-word question and gone off the rails. I didn't ask any of that, and I don't know what she was responding to. But yeah, to more further answer your question, Snowbeaver, so far the entire game takes place in the office, talking to patients of the murdered Dr. Dekker. We're trying to help people with their problems, while also trying to solve the murder of Dr. Dekker. And it's highly possible that the things that they're talking about are real. We've had somebody who is experiencing time stopping for an hour every midnight. Somebody else who is living the same day over and over again, like Groundhog Day. A woman who murdered her husband, or at least I think she murdered her husband. She stabbed him. She admitted to stabbing him. But she insists that he's still alive. So on and so forth. I'm not going to run through all of them, but they're all suspects in Dr. Dekker's murder. Okay, so Ron, I guess, is Agnes's husband, so Ron? Oh, okay. Gardener?
Agnes said Ron was laying the foundations for a new greenhouse. You don't think...
Agnes is buried under the greenhouse? Under the greenhouse?
I need to call the police. I need to call them now. But they won't listen to me. I tried to tell them about the monster, but they didn't believe me. They won't believe me about this, I promise you.
Uh-huh.
Please, could you call them, Doctor?
What? No. I'm not going to do that. To answer your question, Snowbeaver, you progress in the game by asking them questions. Obviously, you can see that it's free typing. I can type in any question I want. The game has pre-recorded responses, however, so if there's if I ask a question that they don't have a pre-recorded answer for, it's not going to respond, or they'll say, you know, sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. So what we're trying to do is get to the bottom of Dekker's murder by asking probing questions. On the side here, you can see the questions I've already asked. There's the double asterisk in amber next to a question. That means that I can follow that further with more questions, and because it's the amber asterisks, that means I have to in order to progress. Green asterisks mean that I can follow that line of questioning, but it does not advance the story. Okay, so she said a lot there. She said that the police won't believe her. Oh, and she asked me if I would call. No, I'm not going to call.
I'll get someone else to do it.
Sure, fine, whatever. I'm not sticking my neck out for you.
I don't expect any help from you.
Oh, well, fuck you too.
Dr. Dekker used to call me the leech lady.
What? Leech lady? That is rude, Dekker.
He said that I leech thoughts from people, suck them right out of their heads. And I can put thoughts in there too. I'm not that clever though, am I, Doctor? I mean, it's not as if I was having an affair with Ron and Agnes was in the way and needed to disappear. So I made this story up. I mean, what do you think I do for a living anyway?
Oh shit, you sell double glazing.
Doctor, you're so good.
Oh my god!
Get on just fine.
I had sympathy for this woman until now. Now, she's a shape-changing murderer who probably ate people. Whoa. Okay, did you kill Agnes? This is a stupid question to be asking a potential murderer, but... I mean, I asked Claire if she killed her husband. She admitted that she stabbed him to death, but whatever. Oh, shit. Okay, no. I guess I can't ask that. Were you having an affair with Ron? God damn it. An affair?
I'm not really sure about that.
Okay, see, no, that's a pat response. Star power? Alright, let me think. What else can we ask? What else can we ask? There's no asterisks, so I don't know where to go from here. They've definitely, like, it feels like they've stepped up the difficulty. So now we're gonna have to kind of go off the rails. Let's ask about where she was the night of Dekker's murder. Where were you Valentine's night?
I was at Henley Church.
Hey.
They had a service that ran right up till midnight.
Henley Church, that's where...
For us less fortunates without...
What's his name works?
A love in their life. Well, now. Do you have someone, Doctor? Do you have a love in your life?
Nope. Currently flying solo. No, I am single. Yes, Snowbeaver, that would be hilarious. Did you do it? And just go up to everybody. Did you do it? Did you do it? And suddenly they're like, yes. I mean, no! And it's like, it's too late. They've already confessed. No, I am single. And yeah, Henley Church. That's where the gravedigger worked. Yeah, you're right, Martha. Small town, so maybe not that much of a coincidence. Or not that much of something suspicious. It could be purely a coincidence. I'm single.
Have you been listening to me? Ask me something about my problem.
What the fuck, woman? What? No, I'm alone. Maybe if I rephrase.
Don't know.
Okay. She asked me if I have anyone in my life. No, there's no one in my life.
That's not really...
Okay, fine. Screw you.
I was at Henley Church.
I'm gonna watch this again. Yeah, Henley Church.
They had a service
I'm gonna ask
that
about
ran
that.
right up till midnight.
Mm-hmm.
For us less fortunates without a love in their life. Well, now.
Now.
Do you have someone, Doctor?
Do you have a love in your life? Alright, so, no, I don't have a love in my life.
Garden Club.
Yes.
You should come with me one night. It's a lovely way to meet new people.
Lovely way to eat new people? I'm just saying. Okay, so it kicked us out, and the dot next to her name is green. That means we have asked everything that we can ask. We're done with her. That was surprisingly quick. I am surprised. We didn't even touch on... We didn't even really get into Dekker's murder or anything like that, but no, there's no more questions we can ask her, so we can move on to the next person. But real quick for her, like I said, at the start, I felt nothing but sympathy for her. She seemed like a very traumatized woman, but then all of a sudden it's like, oh, maybe I was having an affair. Maybe I killed her. And then I'm like, you know, and she's like, what do you think I do for a living? And it's like, you sell double glazing? Yeah, she did. So, she's a killer. There are a lot of killers in this game, I've noticed. A lot of suspects. Okay, moving on to Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine. Aw. She looks nice. Button-down shirt. Very, bet she's a professional of some kind. Okay. Hi.
I'm Jasmine.
Yep.
I don't come in that often. What happened to Dr. Dekker?
Dekker was murdered. Let's watch our reaction to that.
Oh. When? How? Sorry, you probably don't know, do you?
Wait, I got a note. Boop. I should tell Jasmine that Dekker was stabbed. I was gonna. He was stabbed. Game. So impatient.
Ouch.
Yeah, I know, right?
I didn't really know him that well. I'm trying to remember what I was doing on Valentine's Day now.
Whoa! I didn't say shit about Valentine's Day. Oh, girl, I got you. I didn't mention, or I didn't say anything about Valentine's.
We had a display in the gallery based on Love Conquers All, so I had to work.
But
Mainly it was a collection of giant hearts sat on things, but I ran into another patient, Bryce.
Bryce?
I'd never really spoken with him before, but he's quite an art critic.
Bryce is the gravedigger, right?
I couldn't get rid of him until I finished work at 11. There's actually another guy takes over on the night shift. I'm not sure if he kept talking to Bryce though. Providence is open 24 hours.
Providence? Okay, wait a second. How did you know Dekker was killed on Valentine's?
He was shy.
What the hell?
And then less so.
Game.
When I told him about my problem, he told me to set fire to it.
Set fire to what? Wait, sorry. We're getting... Yeah, why did you bring up Valentine's? Let me try that. Why did you bring up Valentine's? This is a problem with the game that I have noticed, and it gets really annoying. Apparently, there are certain words or questions that will trigger responses that had nothing to do with the question, and whenever I try to do something, like whenever I try to ask something specific, I do get a response, but it has nothing to do with what I was trying to get at. I mean, I'm trying to pin her down and be like, hey, wait a minute, I never said that he was stabbed on Valentine's. The game should let me catch her in a lie. So that's really annoying. I am annoyed. But let's go with what we got. And she said, set fire to something. She said a lot. She said that she knows Bryce. A guy takes over when she gets off at 11. Which, I guess that's also a alibi for Bryce. Potentially. And also, she said that Dekker told her to set fire to something. So let's... What other guy? Well, I'm going to assume the other employee, like a night shift. She said night shift. There's a lot of threads to follow. Let's just pick one and run with it. Let's go with Bryce. I think that's how you spell his name.
There's not much to tell. I knew he was a patient here. I'd seen him in the waiting room a couple of times.
Okay.
He likes art and talking and looking down here instead of up here.
Great. Nice to know that Bryce is a perv. I mean, I think we already kind of knew that. I mean, if time really does stop for him. Sorry, there was a sudden glitch in the stream, so I wanted to make sure it was working still. God damn it! I think the stream's about to die. Why? Why? Nope. Okay. No, it seems to be coming back. What a pain. Okay, so, Bryce. If time really does stop at midnight for him for an hour, there's a lot that a guy could do in that hour. And he did talk about how he moves, people are pliable, he can move them, so I don't want to think about that. Let's ask about the night shift.
I don't really have anything to say about that.
Damn. Okay. I thought we could go there. Let's ask... Shoot. Okay, stream is just being a bitch today, I don't know. Let's ask... What would be a good question to ask? We asked about Bryce. We've asked about... Oh, yeah. What Dekker said about setting fire to something. Set fire to it?
Yeah, he could have been more specific.
Set fire to what?
I tried to set fire to Providence.
What?
At that time, I thought the only way to fix my problem was to set fire to the entire art gallery. Several paintings didn't make it. Luckily, my boss didn't press charges.
I thought about it,
The
Snowbeaver.
police did arrest me, though.
Okay, so she set fire to Providence and she got arrested for it. Why? Why did she set fire to it? Why did you set fire to Providence? Also, what the hell is Providence? Providence?
Nope.
Okay. Why did you set the fire? Ugh. Jeez, let me watch this again.
Yeah, he could have been more specific. I tried to set fire to Providence.
Providence.
At that time, I thought the only way to fix
art
my
gallery.
problem was to set fire to the entire art gallery. Several paintings didn't make it. Luckily, my boss didn't press charges.
Okay, boss.
The police did arrest me, though.
Okay, so your boss?
My boss, Petra. She's just lovely like that. Providence has gone through some tough times, and I've only been there a year. She invested her life savings, and it's still not making any money.
It's hot in my room.
Such a sweet lady. You'd do anything for her.
Life savings?
No. Why are you saying that?
What?
I don't even know if Petra has insurance.
Here we go again. I didn't ask that. That's not what I asked. God damn it, game. Did the painting of Dorian get destroyed in the fire? Are you serious? But yeah, Snowbeaver, to answer your question, I was actually discussing it prior to you coming on. I am seriously thinking about moving to Twitch instead. YouTube just does not seem very well suited for this. Something's wrong with the stream again? What specifically? Can you be specific? Is it the sound? Is it the video? Screen is just a mess of colors. Damn it. Okay. Yeah. Does anybody else? Is anybody else experiencing that? Please let me know. Martha, Viva, it is fine on your end, Martha. Okay. Now it went back to normal. Jeez, Louise. Okay. I'm really tempted to just call it here. First of all, I'm hot. I'm thirsty. I have to use the bathroom. Also, if it's going to keep doing this, we might as well just not continue, because I'm really concerned that, you know, you won't get anything out of it. You'll just miss anything relevant that she says, and it won't be a fun experience for you. So, yeah, okay, let's go ahead and stop it here. I'm sorry. I realize it was only an hour and a half. I was hoping to go for 3 hours today, but better luck next week. I am definitely going to try moving to Twitch. I will update about that later in the week so that you know where to go. If you want to comment, you will have to make a Twitch account. It's very easy. You know, it's like making a YouTube account. And so, yeah. I think that Twitch would really just be better for this. So we're going to stop it here. Thank you very much for joining me, all of you. I really love it when people come and do this together. I like that sense of community, of puzzling out this weird mystery together, and the funny bits, we can, you know, share a laugh about it. So I like this. This is really fun. I hope you feel the same way. Tell you how to watch on Twitch. Twitch is a website. You can Google it if you don't know. I believe it's twitch.tv. But I would Google the word Twitch and it'll come up. It is a streaming service specifically for gaming. People use it for other things, but mostly gaming. I will set that up, and like I said, in a coming video, I will explain everything. So again, thank you for joining me, and take care.